Such an incredible conversation. Thank you so much, ladies, and we'll continue that. But if you are looking at meeting the parents, then maybe this next recipe can be the wow that you need to definitely impress them.
Clover cheese is for those who love life, where everything falls into place and melts away our cares, adding joy and stretching our imagination. Elite quality, elite taste, elite texture.
Made with love by Clover.
All right, Mzansi, it's time to get our yum on. And there's nothing more satisfying than freshly baked bread. And if you're looking to try something a little more elite than that, then our Clover Elite Cheese Focaccia with Middle Eastern flavors is probably the best thing since sliced bread. Now, here to show us how, of course, it's Jenny Morris in the building, looking extravagant, gorgeous, and divine as ever. Almost as good as the sliced bread, yeah?
Oh, hello, you're such a trouble. I'm telling you, you boys, you make my week.
We can only be honest when we're in the kitchen, right? So what do you got for us? Because let's get some bread and fresh bread at that. It's going to be even better.
Salt.
Yeah.
And some sugar. Here's a little tip. Let's just mix that in before we put the yeast. Because
I see it's getting serious here. You got the gloves on. You're using protection.
Hello, darling. I'm going to get all dirty.
But, so the salt, pepper, yeast went into the flour already?
Just make sure it's
in.
beautifully mixed up.
Yeah.
And then what's nice about the focaccia, it's a lovely flat bread, so you can cut it to any shape that you want. Sometimes with my kids will sometimes make rounds, you know, and like make a focaccia burger.
Can you imagine that? You've maybe got a lot of guests over, you can cut it into lots of small pieces.
Yes.
If it's just the two of you, then you can cut it in half.
In half, absolutely, darling. We don't want
so what else did you pop in there? So you put some warm water, I would imagine?
Some lovely olive oil. And basically, I'm wanting to make a dough, and then I'm going to also put lovely olive oil over the top.
Yum, that's going to bring the Mediterranean
to the family.
For sure. Yeah.
Oh, yes. While I'm kneading, you're going to cut that cucumber into beautiful little thin slices.
Thin slices coming up,
because we're going to make a lekker salmi.
Okay.
I'm going to just add a little bit more water to this.
All right, and I've also got some more Mediterranean ingredients. Is that also going to get chopped up, or is that kept for later?
I think, look, the tomatoes, let's go in half with the tomatoes.
Okay.
And we've got some za'atar.
Za'atar, what is that?
Za'atar, it's like thyme and sesame seeds and cumin. That's going to bring the Middle Eastern
I see,
flair
I got you. I'm going to be paying attention to that one,
but
because that's something unique.
We've got lots of clover cheese too,
Yes,
baby.
our hero ingredient, which I believe is going to bring all of this together, and it makes this whole meal elite. And talking of elite, Clover Elite Cheese is perfectly crafted due to the 5-step crafting process, which brings your cheese to its superior quality, superior taste, and superior texture. Now, you can use any of the favorite Clover Elite cheese variants in these recipes, so you can add something like the tassers to your focaccia dough. And you can also add something like protein, like chicken maybe, as a topping, and make that entire meal come together with the macro balance that we all came for. But I think it's the elite cheese coming from Clover that's really going to top this off, especially with the variety that we have. I see you've got the full cream over here.
Yes.
And with all the other options, I think this is where we can have a little bit of fun. Especially if you are a cheese fanatic, then if you are, you definitely have your perfects, you definitely have your preferreds, and you definitely have the options that you know is going to go well with a focaccia.
Okay, so now what you do is you make all these little dimples.
We're making a rustic.
Oh, darling, because this is going to just suck up all. Give me that za'atar, sweetheart.
Za'atar, can I?
Just taste it's really nice.
Oh, I can see that. It's not too overpowering. There you go.
No, it's beautiful.
At the same time, it's got this beautiful it is like a Middle Eastern sort of a flavor profile,
yeah? Very much so, they do. They have it with a lovely cream cheese in the morning with za'atar sprinkled all over it.
I see what you did with the bread. It wasn't just to make it rustic, but to create these sort of like craters to kind of absorb all that oil and that flavor.
Oil. Oh,
it's like dough balls within a focaccia.
That's it. So now these little, yes, that's fine. They can be holes and bowls and anything you want it to be. That's not going to rise to twice its size.
Okay.
But as we do, we've made one up front. Oop, let's get rid of those gloves.
You'll save some time. How long would that go in the oven, though? Just
for about 30 to 35 minutes.
Nice. And then it comes out looking this good.
Look
at that. It smells divine already.
It's delicious. Give me some of that, my child.
Some of that.
And I'm going to open this lovely
feta out of it. Yeah, let me just grab some of that. Do you want me to crumble this on you?
Yes, just like rough.
Rough.
Nice and rough and non-biscoff.
No, you like it, Jenny. Let's get it in there.
There we go. And then I'm going to just put some lovely fingers of this lovely cheddar.
Oh, we're being naughty. We're not just using one cheese. I like
darling,
this.
we're greedy. We're greedy girls and boys. Yes.
Bring it on.
So I'm going to go like that. You're going to give me, on top of that, some beautiful
Start laying it with some
tomatoes
cucumber
and
first, and I
yes,
think this will then allow us to
gonna
have
be
a
delicious.
sliced tomato just layer on that
on that.
perfectly.
Give me a couple of tomatoes and I'll help you. Some olives.
Yeah.
Olives will be really, really
Yes,
good.
that's where we're getting
And
that
you're a bit
Mediterranean
mean
back,
with this,
yeah?
So I'm going to, starting
Look
for
at us
you.
out here in the kitchen having fun together. How easy
Oh,
is
yes.
this? Zanzi, this is the perfect opportunity to get the family involved as well. Obviously, we are heading into Easter.
Look at
This is the time to
that.
create memories, the time to jam with the family, and of course, the time to create some beautiful recipes like this. If you want to know more, then over to expressoshow.com. Jenny Morris in the building. Is that it? Simple as that.
It's
Voila.
time to eat and make your mouth lovely. How about a bit of mint on
Elite
that?
clover focaccia. Let me just throw some mint on. And Mzansi, if you have missed this recipe, do not stress because we got you covered. You can check the recipe recap right now. Well done. This looks good. Yum.
Made with love by Clover.